Ladies and gentlemen, I salute you once again in the name of the Almighty. Daniel Olusimbi is my name, the legitimate FIFA president. I would like to welcome you to our episode 17 of the Football in Captivity series. I hope you still find it so interesting, enlightening, and educative. I also hope that you will still share this information with your networks. As promised in our previous episode, today's episode is about the role of Parliament in the continued existence of these illegalities, where Scoreline Investments Limited, formerly trading as FUFA Limited, continues to hold out as FUFA, the National Association. Someone may wonder, how does Parliament come into all this fracas? We should all understand that the primary role of Parliament is to orchestrate and protect the national laws or policies. Omulimu omukulu ogwa Parliament kubaga amateeka na kumakinga sure amateeka ago gabeera protected era tebaga abusinga. Gwe mulimu omukulu ogwa Parliament. But it's so sad. It is really so sad that up to now, the so-called members of Parliament who claim that they are pro-sports, they have not interested themselves into this matter. When the only platform left that unifies all Ugandans, irrespective of age, tribe, religion, or difference in political ideologies, they have not interested themselves to protect this platform or this industry. It is really, really, really so sad. But I have seen so many members of Parliament using football to enhance their political aspirations. Almost 80% they use football when they are going to Parliament. But it's so sad that when the game has come to its critical condition or it is in jeopardy where they will need to come in, all of them, they have abandoned it. I don't usually discuss people. I always want to discuss issues. And so many times I desist discussing people. But today, I can give you one scenario where you see one of the members of Parliament claims to be the next FUFA president. And is so privileged actually to be the shadow minister of sports. But he has not interested himself to know or to go into the deeper understanding of these illegalities or issues. It is really so sad. And he used the game of football to be where he is right now. It is really so sad that these fraudulent schemes continue to go on. Taxpayers' money continues to be defrauded. But a person is there, or so many people who claim to be pro-sports are just looking on. It is so sad that they have, narrowed or put this matter to be a personal matter rather than being a national matter. How I wish they would understand that this is a national matter. That they also, and I have seen most of them taking their children into these academies and paying for them so that they can be taught how to play football. But they have abandoned their primary duty or to protect the laws governing these industries. And doing so, they will be protecting even their grandchildren or children's futures. Those ones will be privileged to play football. It is really so sad. But that's how shallow we have gone. But up to now, we admit, like I said, we are not crying babies. We petitioned the Parliament in 2013. But as that petition was going on, an order, a court order was issued telling the Minister of Education to enact the NCS regulations, which she did in 2014. And Since then, it was the role of National Council of Sports, after the enactment of those regulations, enforce them. And the regulations were very clear that Regulation 44 clearly outlawed all private companies to hold out as national associations. But National Council spearheaded the protection and facilitation of Scoreline Investments Limited, formerly trading as FUFA Limited, to continue holding out as FUFA, the national association, to date. Like I said, we are not crying babies. Before lockdown, we petitioned Parliament again, and we petitioned against this, the existence of these illegalities, and we made it very clear that National Council of Sports, Ministry of Education and Sports, and Ministry of Lands were spearheading this fraudulent scheme, and they continue, taxpayers' money continues to be swindled through these illegalities or this illegal scheme. It's unfortunate that a motion that was supposed to be to pass on the floor of Parliament was drafted, which we even have a copy of it, but we are waiting for that motion to be passed on the floor of Parliament so that the football industry, our families, would get the justice that they so greatly deserve. We still await up to now. Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Speaker, we are awaiting for the August House to intervene in this matter, and our families are eagerly waiting to get the justice they so greatly deserve. I would like to take this opportunity to once again to call upon all those genuine or pro football members of Parliament to interest themselves to know these matters, so that they can protect the unsuspecting public, which is their primary role or duty, to orchestrate and protect the national laws, which continue to be abused to death. Let me end here. I hope that this video would interest those people concerned, and also hope that at the end of the day, justice will prevail. Like we said, we are willing to use everything at our disposal to save our families, as anyone would do the same if their families were under attack too. So ladies and gentlemen, let's stop our episode here. Hope to catch up with you next week when we're talking about the role of the office of the president in this continued existence of these illegalities. Right now, stay blessed. I remain Daniel Walusimbi, your legitimate FUFA president. Ciao.